Step forward. Step forward.
Yeah. So here we go. Hey, Wagwan. I'm at the Ripon Poetry Festival, and I'm here with one of the performers who is going to be performing very soon. So I'm going to let him introduce himself. Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Good afternoon.
Who are you?
So I'm Adan Lowe, this is me. I'm originally from Leeds, but I now live in Salford.
Good afternoon, Adam. Thank you so much for taking the time out to...
Thank you, you're welcome.
Okay, right. Okay. So, we know your name. You're from Leeds.
Yeah.
Please describe what you do.
Yeah, so I'm primarily a poet. I write a lot about growing up in Yorkshire, as a mixed race person with Caribbean and Irish and British heritage. There's a lot of playing around with voice and sound and musicality in my work. And my latest collection, Patterflash, is full of kind of lots of slang and colourful words and colourful language. Patterflash is a slang term. It's from what we call Polari. So Polari was like a secret gay language that used to be used. And it's very kind of theatrical and camp and colourful. And it just appealed to me. And I sort of mingled it up together and strewn it throughout the poems. So there's lots of interesting stuff going on here.
So how long have you been doing what you've been doing? Writing?
Yes, so, well, I've been writing since I was a little child. I used to take all my mum's letters and I would make them into books. I would get sort of the manila envelopes and cut them open along the edge and turn them inside out and make that into a book cover, draw a picture on it. And then the back of the letters, because they were all printed on one side, I would then write my stories on them. And so I've done that ever since I was a little kid. But around 2008, I just finished my master's degree in creative writing at Leeds University. And at that point, I still thought I wanted to be primarily a fiction writer. But there was a local press in Leeds called People Tree Press, who mainly specialise in Caribbean stuff. And they were doing a scheme for young writers where they were mentoring people. And I was like, I'm going to go do it. And I ended up doing that. And it was mostly poetry. And it was led by a wonderful poet called Shamshad Khan. And ever since then, I've kind of been hooked on poetry, really. And that's been my thing.
So who would you say is your inspiration?
Do you know, I've got so many inspirations, but I think when I was about 17 and I went to sixth form at Notre Dame College in Leeds, one of the recommended books was The Fat Black Woman's Poems by Grace Nichols. And I fell in love with that book because it was poetry that felt like it spoke to me and to my experiences and to like my family heritage and things. And it just felt so rhythmic and great. And it was very different to the poetry that I'd had to study so far. And that was really a huge influence on me. And as I've got older, I've been really influenced by a lot of the poets that are kind of out and about now. So Patience Agbabe has mentored me. She's a wonderful poet of Nigerian heritage. There's Dorothea Smart, who's got Bayesian heritage. She's a wonderful poet. There's Romy Smith, who's also mixed race, and she's from Leeds, and she's been a huge influence. So I've had all these great role models and mentors that I've been able to work with luckily over the years.
So, read me a little short piece out of your book, please.
Okay, let me find something nice and short that we can do.
So while you're looking, are you mainly a poetry writer or do you write movies, stories, music videos, plays?
Oh, do you know, I do so many different things. I've written plays, I've written screenplays but not had any of them produced, and I have written fiction as well. I've got a novella that came out in 2009 and it was a finalist for a major award, an international award. But mainly it's poetry these days, but I do try and write across different areas,
Where can we find your stuff? Where you at? Where you hiding?
So I'm on Amazon. if you look for Adan Lowe. But I'm also on People Tree Press, peopletreepress.com. And also you'll find about 400 books there from Caribbean, Black British and South Asian writers. So that's a really great place to look. So I found a poem for you. This one is set in Leeds Kirkgate Market and I wrote it around 2012. It's called Beauty on Row 5. Eat her skin, washed clean with red rose water, now smooth as black soap, rub the ointment in. Fair and white Paris to cure her heart of darkness, a massage of Claricine Cosmetique body clear complexion lotion, Red Fox tubber butter for burned limbs, clear and smooth Swiss collagen cream to fill the holes. She grows from Dax virgin hair fertilizer, regard jaguar blue irises between maroon wreaths, contact lenses, look, hope. Kiss those parted fruiting lips, honeyed with paraffin, Vaseline blue seal. Smell the royal beeswaxed hair crushed flat with GHDs like Queen of the Night tulips between pages under a bed leg. See the curves, airbrushed by Dr. James's stretch mark cream, Dr. James's slimming body scrub and Dr. James's hip up and buttock gel. She is Provate Lady White, an oil painting on mahogany. She is made of acrylic, cocoa butter and kerosene.
Booyakalika shot Adam. Thank you so much. You know what I mean? That was, and what is that taken from? Is that your latest?
Yeah, this is from Patter Flash, yeah.
And that's available again?
That's available at People Tree, yeah. So peopletreepress.com, but you can get it on Amazon. You can get it Waterstones, all of them, yeah.
Adam, thank you so much.
Thank you so
Respect
much.
you.
Thank
yes,
you.
thank you.
Step forward.